Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us this week. I have my first Out in Left Field threesome, and I could not have chosen better and cuter guests. They are New York Times authors with a book called I Hate Everyone But You, and they have an incredible show on YouTube. It's a comedy show called Just Between Us that has garnered more than 750,000 followers. You know them, you love them. Please welcome to Out Left Field, Allison Raskin and Gaby Dunn.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my God, thank you for being
here. What a
here.
good intro.
Look how cute they are. You guys have been doing this for a long time. How long has the show been on YouTube?
Our show will be 4 years old in April.
How'd you guys do this? And you're like, we should make magic on YouTube.
It was not that planned.
We met doing stand-up in LA about maybe
4.5
years ago. We started the channel pretty quickly after. And, I mean, we were both just desperately trying to make it, and for some reason, this is the thing that did it.
You guys are not dating. There's different sexual orientations between the two of you, and they're not lesbianism. Allison, you're straight, is that right?
Yes.
And as long as she acts gay in public, we're fine with that. Is
Yeah,
that right?
no, well, when we first started being friends, I kind of had this idea that, like, no one was straight. Like, I was like, okay.
Oh, I still believe that.
Yeah, kind of. And then, but then I've met one. And so, yeah, so when we first met, I was like, oh, she's so adorable. Look at her. Like, what this little cute Jewish, like, girl that she always says it seems like we went to summer camp together. Slowly over time, I was like, oh, she's actually straight. And then, so when people come to me and they're like, if I'm in love with my straight best friend, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know, start a YouTube channel together. I have no advice for you.
Yeah, just get some fame from it.
Yeah, I don't know. Start making videos.
You are not straight. You
What?
you identify, I know. Am I just breaking this to Allie right now? I'm sorry.
I gotta go.
This is awkward. Cut the camera.
You know we're at The Advocate, right? What?
So you identify as polyamorous.
Yeah, so I do a lot of, like, activism work and talking on the channel, trying to normalize both bisexuality and polyamory.
There is a stigma against both, unfortunately, in our society. Because people think that people aren't actually bi, they just haven't chosen a team yet.
Sure, yeah.
If you had to pick one.
Believe me, if I could choose not to be interested in cis men, I would. Oh man, what a gift that would be. If bisexuality was like, you just could, pick one or the other, of course. I mean, right? I mean, what
I'm
a
straight
gift
and
for
I
you.
like women better. I could just have a maximum of like 5 men in my life, and then everyone else was women.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
My dad.
Your dad, number one.
My boyfriend.
Yeah.
Our manager's male.
Yeah.
Igor.
Yeah.
We need one more.
I guess 4.
If anyone's watching and they want to be Allison's
There's
fifth
one
straight guy,
lucky spot.
I want you to comment below. We've got one spot for a lucky straight guy. If anyone's watching on a gay advocate channel, I know you're out there.
Both
I
of
only
us
wanna
like
work
to
with
work with
women.
women, like in sort of our creative endeavors.
Which is one of the things that you guys do so well, is empowering women. You want to work with projects with women. You're putting amazing content out there that's getting picked up, which is awesome. So you're adding to this power.
Yeah, we had a really great experience, like with our book. Our editor was this incredible woman named Sarah Goodman, who works with Rainbow Roll, who's like an incredible writer, and then our literary agent was great help with us. So we worked with a bunch of really cool women on the book, which was nice.
And has turned into a New York Times bestseller. Tell me a little bit about the book, so people were going to be like, I'm heading out to buy that immediately.
The book is called I Hate Everyone But You. It's written in text and emails, so it's like very breezy read.
That's fantastic.
It's 2 girls going away they're codependent besties in high school. They go to college on opposite coasts. One of them is sort of an Allison character who's dealing with OCD and mental illness and stuff that Allison really advocates for and talks a lot about, like shares her own experience with. And then the me character is coming out and dealing with non-monogamy and has, a lot of arrogance and impulsiveness that she needs to learn lessons from.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're very flawed characters, and so that was really fun to write.
Which makes them human, which is awesome.
And I think that that's a little different in the YA space, where often, like, the female protagonist will have issues thrown at her, but she herself is not the issue, whereas these girls are their own problem.
Now, I know you both have your own podcast. You've had a podcast that has gotten acclaim for a long time called Bad with Money.
It's about my personal journey with money and erasing the stigma that comes with talking about money and allowing women to share their salaries so that they're able to find out if they're being paid the same as their male counterparts or We do a lot of like deep dives into kind of social justice issues as well. So it's like a bit of like how to save for retirement, how to invest, all this kind of stuff.
Fantastic.
But with a bent of like, we talked to disability activist Carrie Wade about how actually there are problems with SSI benefits where if you make more than $2,000 a month, they could cut your benefits, and like basically ways in which the system works against everybody. So kind of dispelling the whole thing of like millennials can't buy homes because they get avocado toast, and it's like actually no, like there are huge government.
I don't even like avocado and I can't buy a home.
A lot of money podcasts are like rich old white men yelling at you about how you're stupid. And so it's
I get enough of that at home.
Yeah.
No, my father's wonderful.
Allison, you're about to venture into your first podcast, Alone?
Yes.
Is going to be released in April.
It's a scripted comedic soap opera podcast, so it's more like a radio play. It's basically like a half-hour version of like a Desperate Housewives or a Devious Maids.
Which everyone loves that stuff.
So I'm really excited. We're going to go into production like March 5th, and then it should come out around like mid-April.
Say what it's called. Say where it's going to be.
Sorry, oh my God. It's called Gossip, and it will be available first on the Stitcher Premium app, and then a week later it'll be released everywhere podcasts are available.
I love it.
And you're going to be in it?
Oh yeah, I'm in it, and I'm directing it, and I've written episodes. And
I work
you
for
gotta
her.
keep Gaby around because she's never going to let you undermine yourself.
I know.
I'm very like arrogant and ego driven, and then I have to be like and say what, like at a recital, like and say what it's called and say
I'm
what
just
you
excited
did.
to like have left my apartment. I've just been writing this thing for like a month, and I'm just dying.
I'm so glad you guys could join us today at The Advocate. You are adorable, and you're doing good, huge things in the world, empowering women. Continue your success on everything that you guys do. If you do not follow them on YouTube yet, you're going to go to their channel, pick up their book, New York Times bestseller, I Hate Everyone But You, and listen to their podcasts. They're amazing.
Thank you, Dana. Oh my
you.
God.
I'm blushing.
Thank you so much for watching me and my first threesome. I know it's not the sex tape everyone thought I would release, but it's the first one. As always, I'm Dana Goldberg, and you have been watching Out in Left Field. As always, I'm Dana Goldberg, and I have to redo that because I totally did it backwards. Out in Left Field? Damn it.
That's funny.
Let me try that one again. I'm Dana Goldberg, and I will see you soon. That's not how I do it. I am Out in Left Field. It's been a while.